is my logic with this whole Black women need to choose better thing, because Black women do not have many good choices to choose from, if you really think about it. So a lot of Black people, period, live in the hood. Like, do they not? And in the hood, majority, if I don't even want to say all, but majority of them act the same. The men, majority of them carry themselves the same way. It's the reason why Black men make up most of the violent crimes in America, yet we're such a small percentage of people. And those same men live in the hood. So I don't know what he's talking about with this 20% thing, but it's very hard, period, to come across men, depending on the age, especially with no kids. So she's just dating, a Black woman is just dating her environment. She's dating the men that she can get. Y'all constantly remind Black women that they are the least, that they are the least desired group of women. Y'all throw that in our faces left and right. We can't escape it. So when she's dating what she can get, y'all make fun of her for the choices that she has, as if she has many to choose from. I just think that's crazy. This is my logic.
Corey, thank you for waiting patiently, brother. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Was the lady who made that video the one that was in the box earlier?
This is from another day. This is from another day of my life. Not too long ago.
I'm going to say this. I grew up in the 90s like Buddy or whatever. I was born in 79. What I see around me now is not of old. We don't have drug dealers standing on the corners. The new drug dealers is the scammers. The weed man deliver weed. We never had deliveries back in my days. So, a product of your environment, what is she seeing? Because people don't stand out here no more and just sell rocks, nickel and dime, hand in hand. Where they do that at? And I'm in Miami, Florida. We had a big drug epidemic going on down here. And they made America's Most Wanted. You can look it up. So I don't know what she's talking about when she's saying people are dating, like women only see the product of their environment. Scammers are inside on computers. How is that a product of their environment? You know what this is? When you see the drug dealers riding around in flashy cars, they're picking and choosing the ones they want. They're not picking buddy who's sitting on the bus stop catching the bus to work. They're picking the ones in the fancy cars. They picking the ones in the Gucci, Louis Vuitton outfits or whatever. I don't care if they had them custom made or whatever. They're picking based off of what they see. Women not picking right. Buddy could have been on the bus stop going to school to make 6 figures. You never know what he was doing, but you're passing over him. It was 3 songs that was made back in the 90s or whatever, but I'm only named 2 of them. It was No Scrubs, and it was TLC Waterfalls. It meant the sticks to the rivers and lakes that you was used to. Men have never changed, and I don't think men gonna change. You could take a box, draw lines in it, and you could group men. You have certain men that act like this. You have certain men that act like that. It was deadbeat dads back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever, 90s. We in 2022, and you still got deadbeat dads. They made a whole song, and it's a whole situation of talking about deadbeat dads. Men ain't gonna never change. Women want to say they evolved. Y'all evolved so much that y'all miserable. Because guess what? This conversation is still going on. How long has these topics been talked about? And I see Kay Jones in the comments speaking on go date the woman for you. Black, okay. You may not be the black woman for somebody. It is somebody out there. Everybody got to take themselves and go to the corner that you belong in. Women are not dating the product of their environment because it has been successful people come up out of your environment. So you can't say a woman is dating men in their environment. She's picking and choosing the one that she wants, the one that fits her standards. That's what y'all are doing. Stop picking and choosing the person of your standards. Because your standards ain't doing nothing but throwing you off. It's blinding you for whatever. You could look at somebody and, oh, they ain't my type. But that type gonna get you where you want to be at in life. And you can be happy with that type if you just put some of this foolishness to the side. People don't even see this. Like, women are not happy in certain ways, and men ain't happy either. We both out here miserable, and what we doing? Just adding to the body counts. That's all we doing, adding to the body counts. I ain't blaming no side. Everybody got their numbers. But we got to stop looking at materialistic stuff. You don't own a house, but you got a Benz. Your car costs more than where you renting at. How you got a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 car and you stay in some apartments? For real. I love when people talk about, oh, I got a foreign car. Guess what? Your foreign car come with a $300 oil change. The brake pads on them alone is $300 or better. And to get the service done to them, because you can't take them to every technician, you're going to spend another $300, $400. So you got $600 alone. And then, hold up, on top of that, your car payment almost $800, $900. So y'all tripping. And people be like, oh, I got a foreign. You an American car. And a car that gets you from point A to point B matters. And most of y'all never even been in the $1 million neighborhood.
Talk about it.
So if you never been there, you don't even know what's going on there. And I'm going to tell you, I've been there. I got videos of being there. And the only way I went there is because I used to do pools. I'm doing pools on the water. In white people yard on the water. Docks in the back and stuff where they park their boats. But guess what type of cars they had out front? Them cheap old American cars. They might have had a Toyota or something like that. Cadillac truck. Lexus. But they had them $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 cars. That wasn't expensive to them. If you see a real millionaire, billionaire, he got on the cheapest clothes you could think of, Walmart stuff.
Right.
We got to have Lacoste, Gucci, Polo, Tommy. We got to have everything with a name brand.
Right.
That's the problem with our community. We ain't getting rich, making everybody else rich.
Right.
And that's the problem right there. But guess what? I'm going to get hate for saying that. It's okay to have something. And women, y'all doing it better than whatever. Y'all doing it horrible, bro, because every week it's a $300 lace front. And all it takes is for the glue to sweat it off and it's gone. You can't even let the top down. Y'all add up your budget a week, but you renting from the next man. Look at the apartment you staying in right now that got roaches. Whole shit that is. Your landlord don't give a fuck about you. That's the problem in the hood. That's the main problem in the hood. You look, you don't see what's around you. You don't see the truth. You don't really even see the truth. Older women date drug dealers and stuff. I ain't gonna say older women date drug dealers. Drug dealers date them. You wanna know why? She got 3, 4 kids. I could use her place. Stash house. I could trap out of her. I ain't gotta do nothing but shoot her a couple of dollars. I was born in 79. I came up in the 80s in Miami. The dope game was serious down here. You could have made $1 million in a week down here. And y'all know it's certain areas in America. You gonna say Los Angeles. You gonna say Texas. You gonna say Memphis. You gonna say Atlanta. You gonna say Miami. You gonna say New York. You gonna name places like that. Because y'all know it was about that money on them levels. I'm not lying to y'all. Stop looking at the materialistic stuff. People gonna hate about it. But a drug dealer don't do nothing but wear materialistic stuff. He got a facade to put on. And most of them is spending their re-up money. They credited most of their stuff back the next time. Now you got some of them that got it. I know a dude that got it. That was getting 100 keys. And that man dressed like a bum. because the feds would never run up on him looking good. Man, I'm just your average man. He blend in. Y'all got to think about it. Own 4 houses that's worth $250,000. You're a millionaire. But the first thing y'all want to do is, shoot, y'all want to buy clothes and shoes and cars. When you drive that car to the car lot, the value depreciates. That man came up here and say marriage is the best thing for the black community. But all the women gonna be like, oh no, I don't want to be like grandma. Well, grandma died at 90. Daddy died at 60. Grandpa died at 60. And when grandpa died, guess who had the house? Guess who had the house and it was paid off? Grandma. Guess who had all the money in the life insurance policies? Grandma. Y'all don't want to put up with nothing, bruh. Ain't nothing in life easy. I don't care how y'all try to do it by yourself, you're still struggling. You're still struggling. Somebody show me where they not struggling. You probably got 10% of the women, and it may be even lesser than that. I ain't a numbers guy. I go by my environment. I'm in some apartments right now. Ain't my shit, but I'm in some apartments right now. There ain't nothing but women around here. I see them go drive Metro Transit buses and stuff like that. I see them get up every morning and go to work, and they stand in apartments. This is the environment we see. For real, we got to stop that mindset. Women are not choosing drug dealers, scammers, and all that because they love them. Them dudes don't love y'all. Y'all just one of the pieces of pie. This is where Noble get those Pookies and Ray Rays and all that from. He got 3-4 baby mamas already when he entered your life. And most of them is older than you anyway. So when you jumped off the porch, you seen what he had and you went for it. I'm going to give y'all one song to listen to. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. I Miss You. Scroll up to about 340 in the song and listen to the conversation he had with his girl. He was a whole deadbeat dad. Ain't had no job or nothing. But then the man you like. That's what y'all choose. And that song was made in the 70s. Look it up. Men ain't never changing. Truly, most of us ain't gonna never change. So if y'all women happy with what y'all got going on, then it is what it is. We gonna be far apart. But you gotta choose the man that you can handle and that can handle you. That's all that's about. It's 2 types of men in this world. Both of them are survivors, but one will survive for his family and the other one gonna survive for himself. Because he gonna put himself before you or the kids. And that's it, bro. I'm dead serious.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you for coming back, brother. I appreciate you. Zilla